Good morning, guys. So here is breakfast on this Monday. I have 2 scrambled eggs. These are the Eggland's Best eggs, so 2 of them are 3 points. Some fat-free feta for 0, a broiled grapefruit. I put a packet of Truvia on here, and then I measured out a point worth of this unsweetened shredded coconut, but I didn't even use half of what I measured out, so I'm not going to count a point for this. It is not simply filling as far as the coconut is concerned, so I would have to use a weekly if I had used any points, but I'm not going to count it because, like I said, it was not even half. I just sprinkled a tiny bit on there and put it under the broiler. So that, and then I have some raspberries, and then I have some coffee with skim milk in it. So all of this then is simply filling. I'm also drinking some water here, and that is going to be breakfast. Oh, I'll have the points down on the bottom of the screen as usual. So I am packing up my lunch and snack for today to take to work, and I just want to share with you what I am taking. So I have a salad here that has spring mix, cherry tomatoes, some slivered almonds, and a hard-boiled egg. I was going to add chicken to this, but I just wasn't feeling chicken today. The hard-boiled egg, if you're counting points, so this is 100% simply filling with the exception of the almonds. I am counting 1 weekly point for the almonds. It's 2 points for the egg, but it is simply filling as far as the egg's concerned. And then I am having that with my homemade ranch dressing. I showed how I made this in my meal prep, which I posted yesterday, so you can find that on my channel. It basically is just non-fat plain Greek yogurt and then a bunch of spices, and it tastes so good, you guys. And it's really thick, so you could water it down with a little bit of water or skim milk or almond milk, something like that I think would work just fine. I'm bringing another hard-boiled egg just in case I want it. I have a light baby bell cheese, which I will have to count a weekly point for as well. I believe today I have 6 weekly points that I am charging for. I did find some hummus that I like the ingredients on. I've been making kind of my own chickpea spread because I haven't been able to find any hummus that is made with olive oil. All the hummuses around my area are made with soybean oil, which my body does not like soybean oil at all. So I found this Hope original recipe. This is made with olive oil. The ingredients on it are really good. Let's see if I can focus those on there. Probably not. So it is made with organic garbanzo beans, water, organic tahini, organic extra virgin olive oil, sea salt, and then we have organic lemon juice, organic spices, and organic garlic powder. So really clean hummus. So this is 2 points for 2 tablespoons, so I am using 2 weeklies for that. So there's that, and that'll be for my carrots. I'm bringing an apple. I have some cherry tomatoes. I am using 2 weekly points on a ½ ounce of almonds. A ½ ounce is not very much, look at that, you guys. But I'm bringing lots of snacks today. I'll talk about more of that in my vlog in the car. And then I have some blueberries. So this is going to be lunch and snack today, and I will show you throughout the day how I eat it. I am getting ready to make my coffee. I have, where is it? Here it is. Some French roast that I brewed strong last night, put it in the refrigerator, and keep forgetting to make my cold brew coffee during meal prep. And I'm going to use some of the sugar-free caramel, sugar-free mocha. These are both from Jordan Skinny Syrups. And then I will add some skim milk. So it will be simply filling or 1 smart point because I will be using, oh wait, no. I use a ½ of a cup. Yeah, a ½ of a cup is 1 smart point. So that will be my coffee. Sorry, it's kind of dark. I'm getting ready to run out the door. Good morning, guys. Happy Monday. So it is Monday. It's a pretty good weekend. We didn't do anything. This was in our town once every summer, so it's annually, once a year. They have it's like a whole week of activities, which we only participated in just the car show. And we just decided not to go because, well, there's a couple of reasons why. For one, when I worked as a GM of a hotel, general manager of a hotel, I did that for 13 years before my current job. And in this town, I did it for 10 years. So I went, and that, you guys have to know that week is horrible when in hotels because it brings people from all over the state, all over the neighboring states. So it was like one of those things where I kind of really got burned out on it just because of all the activity, and it was just crazy. And then we've gone we've gone every year since me and my husband have been married, except for like 1 year we didn't do it because we weren't in town. And I think 2 years ago we didn't go because it was like 110 or something, and it was just ridiculous. So we didn't go Saturday because, one, my husband hurt his ankle on Friday. He didn't think it was very bad when he heard it. He heard it at work because he was on it, after he heard it. And I think it's the same ankle he had broken. So Saturday morning, we already kind of talked about probably not going, just because we wanted, last weekend, the weekend before last, we were out of town, and it was just a really hectic, long weekend. And so we really just wanted a quiet weekend. And then, but when he woke up on Saturday and tried to walk, his ankle hurt so bad. It wasn't swollen, it's just really stiff. And it was like it again on Sunday. So we figured it'd probably just be best to stay home and, not walk around on it. So we just had a nice quiet weekend. I did my grocery shopping on Friday. Friday was kind of hectic because I did go to my office and got my office together. I told you guys we moved. I moved to a different area in my office. We did a whole big office reorganization. And so I wanted to get my office together rather than going in this morning and doing, which I'm glad I did because it took me 2 hours on Friday. And that was even with my son's help. There was a lot of people at work, and I don't know if it was because, it's few of the people were getting their offices ready, but I think it's because a lot of people took Monday off for, the Monday before 4th of July, and I worked it. So a lot of people took that Monday off. So a lot of the people, and I have to put my sunglasses on, you guys. A lot of the people were making up for Monday. So I didn't take any video of me getting it together, but as soon as I get to work today, I'll shoot a little video of what my space looks like now. I really like how it turned out. I am sharing a space with some other, with one of my coworkers in my department. Our whole department now is in one area, which is nice. But we do have a little wall up, and they're building a permanent wall up here soon in a few weeks. So, anywho, I really like how it turned out. And so Friday was kind of hectic because I didn't actually get to start my grocery shopping then until almost 12, and didn't get home until after 2. And it just, I had 4 videos I really wanted to film. So it was just, it was very hectic. But then Saturday was nice and calm. Sunday was nice and calm. Got my meal prep done, all of that. So I'm really happy with how the weekend turned out. You're going to see a little bit of a different scenery. My husband, he just came through this area with his first load. He's a log truck driver, for those of you that are new. So he just came through and he told me that where they're doing a bunch of construction on the highway or the highway bridge to get onto the highway, and he says that they were stopping traffic. So I am taking the old highway, which means I'll probably be a little bit late, but that's okay because I have to work late tonight. We have a new hire coming in, and he can't get it in until 4:15 because he's already started working, and I believe that's what it is. He doesn't get done with the thing that he is doing for work until 4, so he'll be in at 4:15, and I normally get off at 4:30, so I'll probably be there till 5, which is fine. So I'm not too worried about getting in there. Plus, I did work extra on Thursday of last week, so I do have some hours that I can use a little bit extra, and I might need to take a little bit longer lunch tomorrow, because I have to go pick up some prescriptions, but I got to change over insurance and all that, and they won't let you do that over the phone or anything, so I have to go in person to do that, which if I would have known that, I would have done that this weekend. So I think that catches you up with my weekend. This morning I woke up and my monthly cycle started, which I knew was going to happen. Well, technically it wasn't supposed to happen until Thursday, but as you guys know, I'm always 3 days early. So it actually kind of happened on schedule. I don't know. I just need to set my tracker to less days. I have it set to 28 days in between, and you can set it for however many days. So obviously I'm 25 days in between because I always start 3 days early according to my tracker. So I am a little bit bloated today, but again, just like last month, because when I started the skinny tea, the Teamy Detox tea, when I started that program, I believe I started it a few days before my cycle started last time. I'm a little bit behind on my 30 days because I did not do it for those 5 days that I was gone. So I'd forgotten to take it with me, and then I thought, well, I don't want to mess with, and I was going to go back and get it because I forgot one other thing when we left, but then I didn't want to deal with it. I thought I don't want to deal with the, you know, with the having to make, and I, you know, having to make the tea and not knowing if I had any hot water and that kind of thing. So I just elected not to do it those 5 days. So I am a little bit behind in the 30 days. But anyway, I'm not as bloated as I normally am, and I think it is due to the tea. I drank my tea this morning. I've been drinking it since I got back, but I drank it this morning, and I'm feeling just a little bit of the, you know, the cramping. That part's not going to go away. But as far as the bloated, I don't feel as bloated. I feel just a tiny bit, you know, just the fullness in your stomach, you know, area. So that's going to be a great week. so that's why I brought so many snacks, because I knew, for one thing, coming off of a weekend where I'm, you know, well, I'm not like loosey-goosey with my meal plan. I'm loosey-goosey with a regular eating schedule. Like, I tend to, I mean, even though I didn't go into my weeklies at all over the weekend and I did not eat anything off Simply Filling, I just, I, you know, don't eat on a regular, like, breakfast, lunch, dinner, snack schedule like I do during the week because I'm at work. So I like, coming off of a weekend, I like to have lots of snacks. So there's a good tip for you guys, for those of you that do work outside the home, and, you know, when you have, you know, your days off, whether they're a weekend or whenever your days off, and to get back on track, just bring lots of snacks. You don't have to eat them all, just bring them with you, because that's, I feel like, what I need to do. So as you can see, so that's why I brought lots of snacks. But as you saw, I am using weeklies. I think I've always been kind of, even before Simply Filling, I was like this even on Smart Points. It's like I'm scared to use weeklies. I don't know why. No idea why. I mean, it's just, I think it's just in my head that I'm allotted these so many points. So using weeklies is like cheating. That's just my own brain. I know that's not the case. But even when I counted calories through my FitnessPal, I was the same way. It was like, these are my calories. I cannot go over them. And maybe that's why I have that mindset, because you don't have a buffer besides like your like exercise points through my FitnessPal. Like, you know, you can connect it with your Fitbit and you have your points. I can't remember what they call it. I think it's just your exercise stuff. And then it adds more calories on, and you can elect to eat them or not eat them. So I guess it's kind of the same situation, but I never ate those either. So I don't know. It's in my own head. So I decided, because I want to add in more healthy fats through like nuts and avocado, and I was just counting the avocado, and I thought about doing the same thing with nuts, just counting them as my healthy fats for the day. But I thought, you know what, no, I have the weekly points, I'm going to use them, and if I go over, I go over. If I know I'm going over eating healthy things, and sticking to the serving size, I should say, because sure, it'd be really easy to go over and use all your weekly points if you just sit there and eat a bag of almonds. But I actually, what I did, and I didn't show this in my meal prep because I did it after I was all done and I've thought about it. When I saw the nuts sitting on the counter, I went ahead and measured out the whole entire bag of pistachios I had. So I weighed out 1/2 ounce of pistachios and then 1/2 ounce of almonds, and they're the raw almonds. And I did, so I don't even know how many. It's about 10 to 12 or something almonds in each bag, just depending on the size, because of course that's the reason why, instead of counting them out individually, that's why I did, that's why I weighed them. That way I could get an accurate count, because yeah, there were some almonds that were really itty bitty and some that were really big. So I have 1/2 ounce in each of my snack bags. So that's two Smart Points. And then the pistachios, they have shells on them. So I just looked it up in the tracker, and I believe it was 1/2 ounce, or maybe it was it was 1/2 ounce with the shells is 2 Smart Points. So I weighed those out, and I don't know, those range anywhere between like 14 to 16 pistachios, I believe. I was kind of counting them, then I thought, I don't want to count them, I'm just going to weigh them. So that's what I did.
So I measured all those out so then I can have nuts throughout the week. I'm using the unsweetened coconut on my grapefruit, which, oh my gosh, you guys, that was so good. I bought 2 grapefruits this week, so I will probably have that as a snack as well, if not only at breakfast, but probably a snack. I might have the other half tonight after dinner because it was so good. And then I'll just count a point for the coconut because I still have the rest of the coconut in a bowl that I saved, and I just measured out 1 point worth, which I can't remember how much that was. It was like less than 1/8 of an ounce or something. I don't remember. But anyway, and I mean, then that's the unsweetened coconut, which I could only find it in that Bob's Red Mill stuff. That lasts me like absolutely forever because it's a huge bag. But it was so good. It only just a little bit, and with the Truvia on there, and then just broiled it. And by cutting around the edge, I don't know if you noticed that in the video, when I made the grapefruit, before I put anything on there, I cut around the edge of it. That way I could put, you know, the kind of the Truvia all the way around it, and then the coconut all the way around it. And then when it broiled, it was so easy to get it out of there, and it didn't squirt you, and it was just so soft and yummy and so good, you guys. So try that broiled grapefruit if you like grapefruit. Okay, so I'm gonna eat those probably every day this week. So there's that. So I saw that on some clean eating website or something. I don't know. But so anyway, yeah, I'm going to be using points this week, weekly points. So I think what I have Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday completely planned out as far as breakfast, lunch, and dinner and snacks. And I think by Wednesday I would have used 19 of my 35 weeklies. I'm just tracking it in my planner. And that's if I eat all of the snacks that I'm planning for. And like I'm having oatmeal with PB2 and coconut and something else on it that had points. I don't remember. No, it wasn't on there. Just I think it was just nuts for snacks. But anyway, so I think, but if I use it, I'll be 19. Now, Thursday is kind of a little bit of a different day because we have an all-day meeting on Thursday. But the place that we are going for lunch is a vegetarian, which I didn't know this, but yeah, so I looked at the menu online because I used your tip, Julie. I went online and looked at the website and looked at the menu, and it has an amazing menu. Amazing. I mean, it's a bakery as well. So of course it has breads and all that stuff, but you guys, amazing menu. It'll be very, very easy for me to stay on plan and Simply Filling because they have like fat-free versions of stuff available. They have, I mean, yum. I cannot wait. So I can easily stay on plan. I can like count for like some avocado, like one of the salads had avocado on there and all that kind of stuff, but definitely looking forward to that. So so that'll be on Thursday, and I'll just bring some snacks with me, but we're having like fruit and things like that. I'll eat breakfast before we go instead of eating the breakfast that's there. And then for snacks, they're having like a fruit and cheese platter, which I'll just have the fruit and bring some other snacks with me. So I can definitely stay on plan with that. Dinner tonight is, I have to rush because it's 7:28. So dinner tonight is going to be spaghetti squash with turkey meat sauce. I already made that in my meal prep, so easy peasy. The family's having regular spaghetti. And that's that. So if I get a chance to, I will check in after work if I have anything interesting to say. If not, I will show you my food throughout the day. So talk to you guys later. Bye.